So this video is in regard to police harassment. Now, a few years ago, as I've stated in an earlier video, Victoria Police stole my children. So I used to ring them a few times a day and ask them what action they'd taken in regard to my children. And a couple of their officers sort of had to take a few weeks off for stress leave, and then come back. And then I rang them and got this same particular officer one day that had taken a week off for stress leave, and he started playing mind games with me. He thought he could emotionally get to me by the mention of the word children, so that we, for example, I think he said, we're protecting you, your children from you. I said, really, mate? I go, do you want to play this mind game thing again? I go, remember what happened last time when you spoke to me? You had to take a week off from work. I go, do you really want to go there again? So we decided not to. So now I was charged with using a telephone or something like that to harass. Now that's more of a Commonwealth rule, and they put it through a magistrate court, and I went in there, basically didn't have any lawyers at the time, did a straight uplift to county court. Got a lawyer. He dropped it back to the magical court. And so there was a lot of threats made by the magistrate, even though he had no jurisdiction over this quote unquote crime, because there's no injured party. Maybe the officer, you could claim he was injured, but he got covered by probably work cover, something like that, so we can't claim that it's like a commercial loss. So maybe work cover. So anyway, we did this little, had a few hearings at the magistrate court, and then my solicitor said to me one day, he goes, what we can do here is we can do like a mental health thing. And like, this is when I was a bit stupid, and I go right. I go, okay. He goes, like, you know, rather than going to jail or whatever over this, we can sort of do like a mental health thing and like a community service. I go, yeah, all right. Well, I suppose that's okay. So anyway, we go into the court, and then the solicitor basically mentions to the magistrate what's going on, and so then the case is adjourned for, like, you know, half an hour, and then so I go and see the community worker or whatever, and we sign this contract with them to turn up to community service, you know, twice, once every 2 weeks, something like that, right? And so anyway, that contract's signed. I've agreed to that. So now it's all interesting. So now we go back into the court, and the case is recalled again. Magistrate sits there, What do you think the magistrate rules on? Oh, Mr. Biddle, you are ordered to do community correction work for a period of 6 months. Well, how fucking bizarre is that? Because I just signed that contract. So what's he ruling on? Is he ruling on would that be a status quo? What is will be? Does he have any ability to rule on anything else? I don't think so. It's commercial court. Summary jurisdiction. Who's even heard of summary jurisdiction? What's the rule of law in Australia? That's right, it's common law. All comes back to shit fuckery. They can only rule on what is. They can only rule on the status quo. Good luck, people. See you in the next videos. Bye.